Hello everybody, EmyyWolf here, brand new video. So recently there was a video that has come out, I think this morning or just today. So, this video is uploaded today on, this date, whatever it says down in the description. So, But basically, Nikocado Avocado has lost all the weight, all the obesity weight that was weighing him down and making him unhealthy, right? And shaving down years of his life. He lost all the obesity weight. Yes, he did. Nikocado Avocado was losing weight all along and uploading old pre-recorded videos from the past to make everyone think that he was never losing weight, but in reality he was losing weight behind the scenes, which I've thought of that idea for Amberlynn, like in the past. I'm like, wow, why doesn't she just, pre-record all these disgusting mukbangs, whatever you want to call them, but behind the scenes, she's like losing all the weight type of thing, And turns out Nikocado Avocado brought that to life, so there you go. It happened in real life, and it was just as shocking as I thought it would be, If Amberlynn or Nikocado did it, it would be just as shocking, that they were like doing all these mukbangs, for the masses, but behind the scenes they're losing all the weight, every inch of weight, It would be so cool, and it actually happened. Like, oh my god. And I did know that Nikocado Avocado would actually lose all the weight. The reason I knew that is because he uploaded a video not too long ago. I don't know when it was, but basically he said that he lost like about 80 pounds. And so in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, he's doing the whole gonna be a skinny legend thing. Like, he's gonna lose all the weight. I can already tell. Like, he's bringing that idea that I had of, of losing all the weight behind the scenes, but making money with pre-recorded old content. Like, he's doing exactly that, And here we are. Like, I was right. I predicted the future, I guess, but it is what it is. So we're gonna react to Amberlynn's brand new video on today's date. All right, it says this was like uploaded, I don't know how many hours ago, like 5 hours ago, something like that. Right now I'm tired. All right, I'm tired, but you can look this up for yourself. This is Amberlynn's recent video. All right. And I know some of my old supporters, they're asking me to translate some of my old content, do this, do that. Like, I'm not translating anything anymore, all right? I'm tired of doing that shit. You know what? That takes too long, okay? I speak Spanish and English, so I was like translating certain things, and people keep asking me to translate stuff. Like, no, you do it. So yeah, I'm done with that type of content. Now we're doing like health, AmberlynnReid, stay away from Ozempic, stay away from plastic surgery type of content, like health type of stuff like that we're doing now in this channel. I also said there was a story time, a long story time, coming up, so I'm still working on that, and it's still on the works because it's long. But here we go. Let's play Amberlynn's new video, and you know what? Let me give you my opinions on this video. So the last video before this one, the previous one, I basically said, it's the end of Amberlynn, something like that, that she, with this Tommy feeder person, Amberlynn isn't gonna make it. Like, I don't see her making it like past 40. Like, she's gonna go back to almost 600 pounds. And I also said that I believe strongly that this Tommy salami girl, Emily Cole, whatever her real name is, that she will take Amber to the 700 pounds and even possibly to the 800 pounds, just like she did to her ex, Colleen. All right? Just in case you weren't aware of the drama, but let's react to this. I told you all that this will happen, and look what's happening right now. It just took the first 2 to 3 weeks of meeting this possible feeder girl, Emily, or Tommy Salami, just 3 weeks. It's been like 3 to 4 weeks, something like that. Almost a month, barely a month, and she's already gaining all the weight back. Look at her. She's going back to that moon emoji type of face. Like, her face is getting all stuffed with obesity all over again, just like in her highest weight with Becky or Destiny. So play it.
Sometimes, and I really want to start filming more. So this video is obviously about my weight because so many people are like, Amberlynn, your face is looking a little bit like a moon. have you stepped on that scale? And I did. I stepped on it over a month ago.
Your face is not looking like the moon. What people mean by that is that it's looking like the moon emoji. You know, the emoji of the moon that is smiling, not the moon. You look like the moon emoji with that stupid little smile. That's exactly what you look like. Dumbass. Play it.
And I was at my lowest weight. I was at 467. That was actually after I ended up getting cellulitis. I did not tell you guys that, but I did get cellulitis in my lymphedema leg, which...
So, you guys know I'm kind of rude, so that's just how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be kind of like Alan Roberts. Have you heard of him? Alan Roberts. So I like a lot of his content and the way he delivers it. So I'm kind of like that. So it just is what it is. There's not much we can do about that. So I'm gonna be kind of rough, kind of tough. You know, that tough love. First of all, her lowest weight was 460 something. It doesn't matter. That is an insane weight, an insane obesity weight, Amberlynn. Doesn't matter if that's your lowest weight. That's still pathetic, okay? That's still horrid. It's a horrid weight, okay? That's an immense baby elephant whale. That's no bueno. That's not good. Like, I don't know why you're even smiling about that, Amberlynn, okay? What's wrong with you, okay? Like, if I were you, I wouldn't even be proud of that. I wouldn't even mention that. Your lowest weight, 460, pathetic, all right? So, play it.
Does happen a few times a year, unfortunately. No matter how clean you are, it's really easy to get cellulitis in your lymphedema, especially like the first time I ever got it, I was 16.
It doesn't matter. The lymphedema is only, inflamed by eating shit foods like trash. Like when you eat trash, that shit gets worse. All right. If you have PCOS, if you eat trash, that shit gets worse. It's the diet. And by diet, I mean the food options, what you're shoving into your pie hole. Yeah. That, if you're eating junk and trash and all these prepackaged fake foods, food-like products that aren't even food from actual earth or actual animals, yeah, if you consume that, yeah, your PCOS or your lymphedema or your cellulite, whatever, is going to get worse. It's not the cellulite, it's not the PCOS, and it's not the lymphedema. It's you and what you're stuffing into your pie hole, Amberlynn. I hope you understand that, because if you never understand that, that's on you.
So I'm very prone to it now. And I'm telling you, when I get cellulitis, I get super sick. Like the shivers, I literally can't breathe.
Also, that's all excuses. It's the same old, same thing, same old type of thing that you've done always. Just plain excuses. The same excuses all addicts give. It doesn't matter what you're addicted to. It could be alcohol, it could be cigarettes, it could be whatever. It's excuses. And we know, all of us of a sane mind, of an adult, mature mind, all of us know that they're excuses. You know why they're excuses? Because you've done it for over a decade. You don't want to go on keto because your gallbladder and your gallstones and whatever, which is BS, because keto will actually fix all your issues. Not at first. At first, it's going to feel horrible. Your body's going to react to it. But the longer you go on it, the better it's going to get. And you'll see that and you'll feel that. So, doesn't want to go on keto, excuse is gallbladder and gallstones or something stupid and idiotic, which is a lie, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's a lie. Like, keto, you can even overeat on keto, just so you know. You can overeat meats, you can overeat vegetables and fruits. There's nothing wrong with keto. I don't see anything wrong with keto, right? Keto is just staying away from breads and cookies and pastas and rice, just anything considered carb. You know, so you can still overeat a bunch of steaks, overeat a bunch of apples, overeat a bunch of, I don't know, oranges, watermelon, coconut. Like, there's so many options for keto. I don't even know why people even complain about keto, because keto is perfect. Like, you can buy tons of coconuts, you can buy tons of watermelons. If you still feel insatiable, like not satiated, you can go out and buy, I don't know, meats. You can buy like 50 cans of tuna, you know, because that's considered meat. You know, that type of thing. Like, I've done keto, it's worked for me, you know, and like, I don't see anything wrong with keto at all. It's so easy, so easy. If you want to overeat on keto, you can overeat on keto. If you want another steak, you can eat another steak, that type of thing. Nothing wrong with keto. This bitch is a liar, okay? Liar, okay? Gallstones, gallbladder, nothing. That's an excuse. And right now you're giving everybody, everyone on earth with ears, another stupid excuse not to follow a diet or a weight loss program or reduce the food consumption, the food amounts, right? Because that's what a caloric deficit is. It's reducing your food intake on the daily, on the weekly. That's what caloric restriction is, okay, just to make it simple for the dummies. So yeah, you're giving us excuses because you're a food addict. Food addict, okay? Play it.
I have like 103 temperature, my heart's beating super fast, like I have bad infection. I'm like,
Excuses, excuses, excuses. Yeah, what a liar. Liar.
puking, can't eat for days on end. Before cellulitis, I think I was a good like 475. So lost some weight. I always gain weight back like super quickly after I have cellulitis. I don't know what it
Excuses, no. You gain back all the weight because you're a severe food addict and you're stuffing your gullets with tons and tons and thousands of food, okay? Fake foods. And it doesn't matter if they're real foods. You eat all foods, okay? You eat the fake stuff, you eat the bad stuff, you eat the good stuff, you eat the healthy stuff. You just pile and pile and pile loads and loads of food into your gullet, into your throat. You shovel loads and loads of food on the daily. That's why you gain weight. Amberlynn, stop with the lies. Stop with the excuses. That's what it is. Anyone with a brain knows that, you know? It's ridiculous here that you are like over 30 trying to give us excuses. Ridiculous. Like, you know that there's people smarter than you, Amberlynn. Like, people have known how, I don't know, how food consumption kind of like works. You know everybody knows how food consumption works, right? You know that everyone knows how calorie burning works, right, Amberlynn? Like, serious question. You do know that most people know that, the more you eat, the fatter you get, the less you eat, the skinnier you get. That's very simple, very, very simple food intake rules, very simple. So play it. Like, I don't know what to think of this anymore. This is stressing me out. She looks like the moon emoji again. It's only been like, I don't know, barely a month of her meeting this tummy feeder character. Like, I told you so.
is, but it literally happens. And then on top of that, I stopped semaglutide. If you don't know what that is, it's pretty much Ozempic. And for a lot of people, especially people my size, like when you stop taking it, like you're gonna gain your weight back 9 times out of 10. So I knew my appetite.
Ozempic or semaglutide, I already posted this all over my Facebook, all over my Instagram. All of those are not a cure, all right? They might be a tool, but they're going to ruin your muscles and your skin. Just so you know, they're literally going to ruin your muscles first. So it's so unhealthy to take any of these medications. Don't take any of that shit. I already posted it all over my Facebook, all over my Twitter, all over my Instagram. Do your research. Don't get on any of those weird things. You need to do it the normal, natural way, okay? The normal, natural way that everybody knows. Caloric restriction, exercise, okay? Working out, okay? Burning calories with running and walking and even weightlifting, everything. You have to do it the average, normal way that everybody knows. It just is what it is. If you take any of these drugs, any of these medications, you will lose all your muscles. You will be unhealthy at the end of it. It's an unhealthy type of way of losing weight. Even more unhealthy than weight loss surgery. Way more unhealthy. So yeah, this is a pathetic behemoth on the screen right now. Pathetic. Unbelievable. Anyone who takes any weight loss meds, I have zero respect for you. You need to tackle your serious mental health issues first. She is so immature. It hurts to listen to her maturity at over 30. It's ridiculous.
Coming back, and I was feeling it at the full swing of things. Like I literally had never felt hungrier in my life, and I was like, wow, this feels very reminiscent because I have done Ozempic before. And afterwards, from my memory, I was like, I gained a lot of weight back the first like 3 to 4 weeks after I quit taking it. So I had to go back and I looked, and I was right. I literally went and watched old vlogs. I ended up gaining 30 pounds in 3 weeks. It was a little over 3 weeks, under 4 weeks. 30 pounds the first time I quit Ozempic.
Yeah, this person doesn't want to continue. Like, you can tell. Like, if you're gaining 30 pounds, that means, because you're already over 400 pounds, right? So if back then, over 500 pounds, right? If you were gaining 30 pounds, that means you were over consuming, like, more than loads of food, like beyond loads of food. That means, like, oh my god, to just stay at 500, you need to overconsume. But if she stays at over 500 and she's gaining 30 pounds on top of it, oh my god, like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. Like, holy shit, what are you doing? Like, how much food would that have to be, right? And of what kinds? Like, oh my god. Like, gaining 30 pounds on top of the 500? Like, I'm telling the audience, like, you would have to overeat in the most severe, imaginable, possible way that you can imagine. Like, I don't know how that would look, right? Oh my god, Amberlynn, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh my god, like, this person, I think this person has severe depression or something like that, because, like, being a food addict, people who are food addicted, they get off on eating. So it's a pleasure thing, it's a instant gratification thing, just like, men who are addicted to pornography, instant gratification, it's that type of thing. They soothe themselves with food. And so yeah, like, this individual, especially people who are food addicted, they have some type of depression, like, because there's many types of depression, but I'm not exactly sure what type of depression it is, because there's people that get really, really skinny, when they're going through a depression, like, they can't even eat. But then there's this kind of depression where you're just food addicted beyond belief. Like, this person is food addicted beyond belief, and I believe it's more than Foodie Beauty. It's more than Anna O'Brien, I think that's her name, Glitter and Lasers. It's more than her, and it's more than that one other chick, the one that's over 40, with black hair. She has, like, bangs. I forgot her name, but most of the ladies in the girl world, that are like Amberlynn, not even they, like, their food consumption is as bad as Amberlynn, because she's saying she's gaining 30 pounds on top of 500 that she already is. Like, Amberlynn is beyond that. And the thing is that Amberlynn was, like, holding these over almost 600 pounds, because she was getting to the 600 mark when she was with Becky and Destiny, right? In both of those relationships, she reached a point where she was almost 600 pounds. So she was in the edge of 600 pounds, and she said she even believes she made it to the 600 mark, but she just hadn't weighed herself to know that she actually made it there, but she was sure that she did. So, and at one point with Destiny, she almost broke the scale. So what I'm saying is, now that Amberlynn is, like, over 30 years old, if she makes it back up to almost 600 again, it's going to be way different, Amberlynn. And I hope you see this video. It's going to be way different, because that happened when you were in your 20s. But now that you're, over 30, that is going to be way, way different, Amberlynn. Like, you are going to suffer. You are going to suffer, because past 30, you're aging, Amberlynn. Like, everything deteriorates. So if you make it to over 600, like, you reach the 600 mark at over 30, Amberlynn, you will suffer. Listen to what I'm telling you, and I hope someone shares this video with her. You will suffer. It will be nothing like in your 20s, Amberlynn. I'm telling you. Your joints, like, the bones, like, certain veins and certain nerves are gonna be pinched. Like, you will be in severe pain. Like, it's gonna be different, Amberlynn. It's not gonna be like in your 20s. Someone share this with her. It's not gonna be the same, Amberlynn. That's also why Nick Cocado lost all the weight before he was in his 30s, or when he reached 30, like he promised. That's exactly why he did it. Amberlynn, understand, it will not be like in your 20s. Someone share this with her. Play it.
That was like 2 years ago, I'd say. Like, that's hectic. That's a lot of weight. So when I saw that, and then I was, like, seeing the comments where people were like, girl, you're bigger than ever. And it's like, I noticed my weight gain a little bit, especially, like, in my face and, like, in my stomach area. So then I started getting into my head and I was like, oh my God, have I gained 30 pounds? Like what happened last time? So anyways, I did step on the scale today and I did gain weight. It is correct. I've gained 17 pounds and it's not 30. It's not 30 in 3 weeks.
It doesn't matter. You're still over 400, Amber. If you're over 400 and you gained 20, 14, 30, it doesn't matter. You gained 14 pounds. You are severely, understand, severely over consuming. Like beyond over consuming, okay? We don't know what that looks like, okay? We've only seen those shows where there's like these hot dog shows, like, you know, in the freak shows, they hold these hot dogs, you know, competitions, which man can finish the most hot dogs in the shortest amount of time, right? And he will be the winner. Like, we don't even know if it looks like that, because you over 400 and 400 is already super severely morbidly obese, okay? Gargantuan, okay? Baby elephant weight, like it's super bad. So even if you make it to the 400, like the scale says 400, that's still horrible, Amber. That's not even a celebration. That is horrible. So you're telling me that over 400, whatever your weight is, or whatever your lowest weight was, 460, whatever, you gained 14 on top of that. Yeah, you're severely, super severely, okay, extremely severely over consuming food. All right, I don't know what types of food, but you are, okay? It doesn't matter if it's 20, 30, 14 pounds. You are super severely over consuming food. That means chugging, shoveling food down your throat, okay? Shoving tons and tons of food into your pie hole. That's what it means, okay? That's exactly what it means. You're not fooling nobody. I don't know if it looks like those guys in the competitions that chug hot dogs in competitions. We don't even know if it looks like that, but over 460 pounds, gained 14 pounds. Yeah, you're doing something similar to that or worse than that. So don't talk to us like we're as stupid as you are. Play it.
But it is 17 in about 5 weeks, which is kind of hectic. I'm not gonna lie. It's so weird. When I gain weight, it usually is hardcore stored in my legs at first.
I hate it how you play this off like it's something like not as bad. Like, that's kind of hectic. Like, oh well, shit. I mean, damn. Like, what now? No, that's very bad. Super bad. Like, you should be freaking scared. All right, play it.
First, but for some reason, it's in my face. I don't know. Full moon tonight is definitely happening. I'm not gonna lie to you. So my initial reaction was, wow, I'm really proud that I didn't actually gain 30 pounds. I only gained 17, but it's like, that's not a victory. It's not. Like, I shouldn't have gained weight at all. But like, I knew stopping semaglutide deep down, it was gonna happen because it happened last time. So I did flirt with the idea of actually going back on semaglutide, but I was like, it wasn't really working. It worked for the first few weeks, not for the second. Like, when I doubled my dose, it was like my body was like, nah, we ain't gonna actually have that work anymore. So with semaglutide, which is pretty much Ozempic, it helps with like your appetite when it comes to like down here. Your down here appetite. I'm explaining this for dummies because it's how it had to be explained to me. So it's how I can explain it the best. But there is another weight loss injection, which is Mounjaro. The compounded version or off-brand version or whatever it's called starts with a T. I'm not quite remembering it right now, but it helps with the receptors down here, but also in your brain. And that's one I've never done before. So my girlfriend Tommy was like, try that. Like, try that instead, because that is another option. Because I was like, semaglutide's not working. Like, and when I first wanted to quit semaglutide, she was like, don't. Keep going, keep going. My mom was like, don't. Keep going, keep going. And I was like, I'm not gonna listen to anyone but myself. But now that I'm realizing, like, I gained my weight back so fast. That's not what I want for my life. Like, I don't.
Amberlynn behaves like such an idiot. Like, your IQ, like, I don't know if your IQ is temperature, like the room temperature level. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you, but you behave, your attitude, your behavior, your words, your communication, your language is idiotic. It's kind of like SpongeBob. I don't know. But yeah, that's another reason why you're that big, because you are stupid. And you know why you're stupid? Because you overeat. Like, obesity causes stupidity. like by facts. Like if you look up, does obesity lower your IQ? Look it up. I'm not making that up. So use your little internet powers, right, to look that up. So that's why you're an idiot, because you're completely severely obese. Okay, that's why you're stupid as fuck. Amberlynn, like you behave so stupid. Oh, I'm just gonna listen to myself and no one else. Like, oh, like I don't know what the hell is gonna happen to you, little bro. Like, sis, like, come on, like I don't even know who the hell it needs to help you. Like I said, I feel like the only way they can save your life from your severe food addiction is like locking you up in prison, because in prison food is rationed by force, right? Because you're a criminal. Like you can only eat when they tell you to eat, that type of thing. So, yeah, this imbecile, this enormous imbecile needs to be locked up. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna see her become like Colleen and die. Play it.
Want to gain weight. That's not what I want. I like having better mobility. I like having better stamina. I like being able to move more and be more fluid in my movement. And I like going out and like doing things. And I don't like my face to look so puffy. So my girlfriend was like, how would I try Monjuro with you? And I was like,
Oh, you don't like your face to look so puffy? Oh, that's what you deserve. Yeah, that's what you deserve. You deserve to look like the freaking moon emoji with the stupid smile on its face, because that's how stupid and idiotic you are. Yeah, you deserve that. You deserve to look like an enormous fucking behemoth of a fucking whale. You deserve to look like a beached whale. You deserve to look like a land whale. You don't want to do anything about your weight? You want to quit shit? And bad shit, because I even think these drugs are terrible for you. They're bad. Okay, they're easy way out, to say the least. Okay, and easy way outs are bad. Like, understand that this shit ruins your muscles. Okay, that's the only reason I think, you know, it was good that Amberlynn quit whatever she was on. Like any of these weight loss drugs, they all ruin your muscles, right? And you know, any easy way out is not a cure. Okay, so that's the only reason I'm happy about that, but I'm not happy about the way she put it. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to no one. And that's why you look like that, because you don't listen to no one, Amberlynn. All right? Good that you got off these horrible, horrible weight loss drugs, you know, that will ruin you, that will ruin your metabolism, that will ruin your hormones, that will ruin your muscles, I guess forever. Yeah, I guess good for you. Good for that. You know, that you quit. But I'm not happy about the way you put it. Like, I'm not gonna listen to no one. Like, I'm taking that like you will never listen to anyone about anything. So you will just make it to the 600 mark. Good luck.
you literally don't need it. Like, you literally don't. So no, thank you. I appreciate the support. If she wants to eat healthier with me or like count calories, like, sure, but I don't want her to like go on a whole ass medicine just to support me, because I feel like she can do that in like several different ways than like actually starting a medication, because that's a lot. But I just thought that was sweet of her. So me going back on a weight loss injection is definitely something I am really truly thinking about, because
Don't. And I don't give a fuck about Tommy the possible feeder. Okay? I don't give a fuck about your girlfriends. Don't even mention them, because I don't give a fuck.
I think I need it. Gaining weight, it's what I do. Like, you guys saw the first video I've ever posted. Since then,
Yeah, that's why you need to be locked the fuck up. Or go to fat camp. Y'all remember fat camp? She needs something like that. But in fat camp, I think even then she will cheat. So prison, jail. Okay, jail or prison are the only things that'll save you, Amberlynn. Okay, and probably Foodie Beauty too. These two need to be locked up in prison together, right? And their food will be rationed. Play it.
up like 120 pounds. My name's Amberlynn.